Welcome back to Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Well, today we're going to shoot some BB guns. Hasbro's Hide and Walnut and Steel, they've sponsored a challenge target that is Christmas. It's the Christmas Elf challenge target. What we're going to shoot is I got 4 rifles today. We'll do a video on each one, but this one here is a Swiss Army TG1 break barrel, and it has a no-name Fing Fang Foo, as Boomstick would say, 3-9 by 32. And we're going to shoot this one first, and we're going to shoot these Gamo Match Diablos. It says they are 0.49 grains. So, at some point in these pellets' life, I wrote accuracy on the back of them. So, I hope that means they're accurate. We also have a Crossman break barrel. We have a Red Ryder new version, and then we have my dad's Daisy that Nibs from Walnut and Steel repaired. And let's go ahead and load a pellet in here, because I haven't shot these in over a year, and I have a cider target down there with some little orange pasties on it, and I'm going to see if this scope is even close enough to shoot that challenge target. We're not going to clamp our guns in the vise here or anything. We're just using it simply as a rest, and it's kind of wobbly in there. I ain't going to clamp on it, but I am going to tighten it up to where it can't fall over. So just not tight at all. So here we go. Let's see. We'll shoot that middle pasty and see if it's even close at 7 yards. This scope was adjusted at one point in time. All right, looks like it shot to the left. Man, after shooting competition 22 rifles, the trigger in this gun is atrocious. Oh my gosh, that'll make it a challenge for me in itself. Let's see if it repeats that. Yep, so looks like we need to make an adjustment. Oh yeah, we're in the paster now. So let's come down. It's probably going to take more than that, because this is 1/4 inch clicks at 100 yards. Nice. All right, so let's shoot us a 5-shot group on that top paster, and then we'll commence to shooting this challenge target. We ain't got nothing better to do today, do we? And some of these pellets are tough to get in there. All right, top target. We're going to try our best for a 5-shot group here. Uh-oh. She went low, and that could be because that pellet was hard to get in there, because this one here went in pretty easy. Yeah, that's back up there. Okay, if we can get these last 4 to go in that paster, then we'll go for that challenge. Hasbro, he had to cheat over there using a scope at 7 yards. So I thought, you know what? I got one a scope that'll shoot at 7 yards. So that pellet there felt a little tight, so I wasn't going to force it. Let's try to keep them consistent here. Nope. We'll set them aside when they're tight like that because they're not going to shoot good. Come on, give me one more good one. Then we're going for the elf on the shelf. Oh yeah, here's a good one. This is going to go good. I can feel it in my bones. Or maybe that's arthritis. Wow. All right, let's set this gun aside and get that target turned around where we're looking at that elf on the shelf. Here we go. We got our barrel good warmed up. We just need to remember that these pellets need to fall in there nicely. That one ain't going to do it. So, come on. That one's kind of snug too. Kind of getting a feel for the way these is going in there for the ones that are shooting good. That one's tight as can be. Come on. All right, that one there went in pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead. Since we've been monkeying around with that cider there, I'm just going to go right at it. So let's shoot that first elf. That'll work. All right, so the reindeer. I believe we heart and lunged him. All right. Big elf in the middle. All right. Next one over, holding a candy bar. All right, last one on top row. All right. We can go down to the second row. Got two elves there playing tug of war. Oh my God, the skirt on that was being all to pieces. Not shooting that. Let it hit the ground. Try a different one. All right, first elf there playing tug of war. And moving on. Second elf playing tug of war. This ain't even right, but we're going to shoot Santa Claus right in the kisser. All right, next elf there besides Santa Claus. And the last elf on that second row. All right, last row. We're going to shoot from right to left because they get harder as you go back to the left. So this one here, you can't shoot the teacup. You got to shoot this guy in the head. That one's wanting to go in too hard. All right, next one. He's holding Hillbilly up on a flag there. All right. Oh, this one here went in real nice. It's going to shoot good. Let's go ahead and get that Hillbilly. How about that? Got him. That's another nice one that went in there. We should probably try for that star. Got it. All right, we got one more elf left on that bottom row. And Hasbro said, for a tiebreaker, you got to shoot the candlestick. So we need to find us a pellet that goes in here really nice. Oh, that's it right there. And we got to shoot a tiebreaker because I'm not the only one that's aced this target. And I believe we got an ace so far. And I might have missed the tiebreaker. Wah, wah, wah. I got to try again just to see. We know it didn't score, but we're going to shoot that candlestick one more time. That's hard to do here on this rest because I can't stay steady from side to side. Up and down I'm okay, but kind of jiggling back and forth side to side. That was what I needed for a money shot. Well, I hope y'all like this content. This little pellet gun, like I said, I found it in a pallet store buyout. $5. Swiss Army TG1 with a no-name scope that, let's see, just for accuracy here, I'm going to shoot the E and challenge there. See if we can hit it. Oh, I pulled that one. But there you have it, guys. There's my first attempt at the pellet gun challenge using a scoped Swiss Army TG1. Thank you, Walnut and Steel and or Nibs and Brian over at Hasbro's Hide, and also Mike at Hillbilly Up for sponsoring this target. It is my understanding that when this comes to an end, which is the end of January, that gives everybody time to get their Christmas presents, because some people might get a BB gun for Christmas. That gives everybody time to shoot this target. And then they're going to have a live on Hillbilly's Guns, Beer, and Therapy on a Saturday night, and they're going to have a drawing. So the way I understand it is for every entry, you get a ticket into the drawing, And for every class that you win, you get 2 tickets in the drawing. So that's it for the Swiss Army scoped version. When we come back, you will see us shooting something else. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a blessed day.